Hello, my name is Alessandra Saracco, and I'm here to talk to you guys about my 20 time project that I've been working on for the last few weeks. So, before I get into the logistics of my projects, I have to go back a few weeks before the assignment was created in order to get you guys to understand where I'm coming from. So, early May, I went on a trip to Nicaragua where I had the opportunity to build a school for a very impoverished community who otherwise has not had a school thus far. When I was there, I had the opportunity to meet a bunch of the students that were going to be attending the school and their parents. And talking to them, I realized that majority of their parents, if not all, were not able to read or write and had no literacy whatsoever. And when we were talking and getting to know the community, their biggest wish for their kids was their ability to be educated and to learn how to at least write their name. Now, that was incredibly shocking, as we know that here in the United States, majority of us learn to write our names in kindergarten and first grade. And I was talking to parents who were unable to sign their signature, and because of this, they felt restricted into their community, unable to break their cycle of poverty that they faced. Weeks later, moving back or coming back to the United States, it got me interested in literacy and the rates of our community members and how it develops our communities and how important it is to be able to read and write. And that is when this project and literacy kind of intertwined. When I had the opportunity to create to create something for this 20 time project that I was passionate about, I instantly thought of literacy. So my first stage was to kind of research and see how literacy, what are the literacy rates and how it affects American citizens. And I found really interesting statistics. So for the National Education Association website, I found statistics that showed that 1 in 4 American children grow up without learning how to read or write. 43% of Americans that are living in poverty cannot read or write either. And there is a huge significant relationship between life chances and literacy rates. Finding out this information is how the idea of Tallahassee Bookshelf was created. Tallahassee Bookshelf is a program that I've started and hope to continue, in which people who generally have a surplus amount of books in their homes that no longer are being used and are just collecting dust in their bookshelves are now given the opportunity to share these books with people, students, parents, children, anyone who wants them as a way of improving the literacy rates of the community in which we live in. For example, I created a website, and it is a Weebly, in which I list books that have been donated or gifted towards the website. And from this list of books, those who don't have the extra money to purchase their own books to practice reading for themselves or their kids can now come and either ask to be gifted the book or ask to borrow the book. And it has been an amazing experience this far. What I have found is that it has been slowly moving towards a bigger and bigger organization in the sense of participants. I started out with word of mouth, and I was telling people about this program. And through this word of mouth and through kind of just advocating for the importance of literacy in general, I found out that many people are very willing and able to help. The more I talked about it, the more people would come up and say, oh, I have a great book to donate, or wow, I haven't even read this book in years. Like, sure, give it to someone else. And I was very impressed and surprisingly or positively impressed that people, once given the opportunity to help, will more likely than not take it. So from knowing that, I began talking about it more, and I have many like sorority sisters to thank. I have many friends and family to thank. The more I talked about it, the more passionate they got involved. Um, and it really is amazing that this organization, this small organization that I'm trying to start and hoping to continue, um, can really make a difference in at least one person's life. Um, After kind of going through the process, I decided that I didn't want to just donate and give the books, but I would love to kind of sit and talk to some of the recipients of the book and of the books. And though I haven't gotten many opportunities to do so, I have, in fact, sat with a few people who have got gifted or who have gotten many books, um, and they have nothing but the most admiring and um, extremely graceful attitude towards the program and life in general. And I spoke to this one woman who stated that all she wanted for her kids was a better education. Um, and as a way of getting that means literacy. And that kind of made it full circle for me because I started this because of the same comment that I had received from mothers in Nicaragua, and being able to kind of pursue that passion and bring it home to Tallahassee has been an unbelievable experience. Um, I do hope to continue to expand this organization throughout fall and further years, and I can see it growing in a very positive way, and I am nothing but proud and extremely excited to see what comes from it. So I hope anyone who watches this TED Talk um, will not only be motivated but also take the few steps to look for books and donate, because it truly is for a greater cause. Um, so thank you.